Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday night team huddle. I am Tristan, your Ruby ambassador. Let me take my glasses off so there's not this ridiculous glare going on. So tonight, when we were talking about huddle, I've been in contact with a couple jewels lately. One of them is Angie Thompson, who actually lives in Vidalia, Illinois. She is a diamond. Her husband, Ted Thompson, is a sapphire, and they are just awesome individuals. They are very much down to earth country folk, as I would say. They have their own home business. They recently became grandparents for their first baby boy. Angie's just a really, really good person. And she's actually she's looking at her calendar because their youngest son, Drew, he has been playing football, but now he's either a junior or a senior in high school. So he has basketball games, but she's trying to figure out a time when she can jump on and lead our huddle for us before the end of the year. So that will be a huddle you guys will not want to miss with a diamond ambassador. It'll be a good deal. But I've been speaking with her. There is another Emerald ambassador in Springfield that I've been chatting with. And then Stephanie, who is a Sapphire ambassador, that is another ambassador I've been chatting with. Anyway, so I've just reached out to them in the last couple days and said, hey, I want to give my team an open question and answer time, but with that, I want to give them what you guys would consider like your top #1 business tip. And they each gave me one, and then Amber gave me one. So these are things that we've talked about before, but I just kind of wanted to share with you guys, go over these again, and then maybe if somebody had questions or if we wanted to dig deeper into one of these things, we could do that to move forward. So the first thing that one of them said is, don't let rejection get to you. They're not rejecting you personally. And I think this is something that is not only important, but is relatable to every single person. If you have been sharing this opportunity, even for a week with people, you either have people that say, oh my gosh, that's so great for you to think of me, but not interested right now. You have people that go into the witness protection program and just don't even respond to you. Or you have people that just blank tell you no, right? And maybe there's no thanks, no nothing, they just blank tell you no. And the thing to remember about all of these is you have to always remember in the back of your head, waitresses who constantly go from table to table filling up coffee cups, right? And if they go up to a table and somebody's drinking decaf coffee, and they don't want anymore, the waitress doesn't take that personal. She doesn't walk in the back and feel like her whole world has crumbled because the person didn't want the coffee. No, she just goes, sweet, and moves on, right? That person didn't want the coffee. You have to take that into consideration when you guys are sharing this opportunity with others. Although we have products that benefit and could benefit every single person out there, some people just aren't interested. That could be a timing thing for them personally. They're not ready to take a difference. They're not ready to do something different in their life. It could be a finance thing that right now they don't have the finances to support a new endeavor. It could be that they just aren't ready for a change, whatever that may be. I had a new one recently that someone reached out to me because someone responded to them when they reached out and they said, my family and I just have a pact that we don't do any home business or network marketing. We just don't support anything like that, which I found very interesting because if you live in a small town, even if you go to the farmer's market, you're supporting a small business, right? Majority of my Christmas presents are done from small businesses. We have a metal art here in Farmington that's where 99% of my Christmas presents for family came from last year. Right now I'm wearing a LuLaRoe shirt, right? It supported someone's home business. Every morning I wash my face with with Rodan and Fields, and my moisturizer is Posh, okay? My mascara is unique. Everything that I wear is supporting something, and that's something I enjoy to do. So my response back to that lovely friend of mine was not that I really don't think that that's what that person feels like. I feel like what they're trying to do is let their friend down nicely by saying, it's not you, it's just something that our family doesn't do. And they aren't really truly meaning that they're trying to hold anything against you or anyone else. The true reality of the situation, though, is that it's just timing. It's not personal. Don't take it offense. Don't take it as a blow to you. We all have people that say they're going to join or say they're going to order, and then they just never do it. And that's okay. This timing wasn't right for them. But the important thing to remember with that is to follow up with them. Because when people are interested in what you're doing, and here's the thing, guys, we're nosy. That's how we are. We're individuals. It's something God made us all. I'm not sure why God made us nosy, but He did. It's something we all are. We're all interested in our friends and family's lives and what's going on. And if our friends and family have something that is working, we want to be a part of that. And we want to have knowledge in that. So even if someone tells you no right now, don't give up on them, especially if you know in your heart of hearts that this is an opportunity for them, whether that be financially or health and fitness. So put them on that follow-up list and keep moving forward. The next thing, which I'm sure you can probably figure out which ambassador or which Jewel said this, but the next one was activity, activity, activity. If you're not sure, it was Amber. And that advice is true, and that's time tested as well. If you ever feel like you're stuck or you're new to this business and you're not really sure how to get going, or you joined just for products, but now you're like, it might be nice to see who else is interested or what's going on. Activity is the key to do that. Activity is reaching out to new people. It's following up with people. It's getting on things like this and learning huddles. It's doing your daily methods of activity, as we call it, which is business building activities. It's self-development. It's those things that are leading directly to sales. Now, my uncle is a big wig in Chicago. He used to work for Apple. He recently opened up his own computer shop. He would tell you, he's a very business-minded man, and he would tell you that the key to business, how you know if your business is successful or not, is if you return your fund or you have return of revenue within 30 days. So whatever you put into your business, if you get that back within 30 days. Now, I want you guys to think about this, because you could say, well, I bought a $299 welcome pack, so my return of revenue should be $299. But if you would go by my uncle's standards, you bought those products for yourself or for your family. The business aspect of what you spent was $34.95. Can you make your $34.95 back in 30 days? If you go out and get one new customer, or better yet, you decide that you really like these products that you're taking, the $299, and you order an additional $100 worth of stuff, you're going to make your $34.95 back from your own order or from an order that you get from a customer. So if within your first 30 days of joining, you get one new customer and you get $34.95 back on a check, your business has gotten back what you've put into it. And you only pay that $34.95 once a year, right? So then if you buy new business cards, if you attend a conference like Super Saturday is $19.99. Okay, these things like this, these things that grow our business, your products don't count because your products you're using for yourself. Now, if you buy giveaways to give away, if you buy 3 days, 7 days, stuff like that, that counts. But if you're doing stuff just specifically for your business, right? The stuff that we're specifically doing, business cards, buying new books. If you had to buy a computer or something like that, okay, that's return of revenue. I can tell you guys, return of revenue, I've been doing this for 2.5 years. My return of revenue is greater than 1,000%. Is this business profitable? Absolutely. I don't carry inventory. I buy business cards every once in a while. I buy giveaways every once in a while. Every couple months, I buy an extra bottle of Slim or bag of Slim so I have samples to give away. Stuff like that. If you want to really dig down and say, is this business, going in the right direction? Is my activity profitable? Think of it that way. Is my return of revenue complete within 30 days? Okay. And you have to be fair of how you say that. Your products don't count because you should be taking them for yourself to get yourself healthy, right? You have to be a product of the product to do so. Okay. The next one that was said is the fortune is in the follow-up. We talk about this all the time, right? And that goes back to if you offer somebody something and they turn you down, put them on that follow-up list. Here's the thing that we talk about often with this. Okay, this is a business of relationships. And I'm telling you right now that there isn't one person on our team that goes, I am going to do this, but I'm going to lie to people about it. If you're doing this business for a team and you're on this team, it's because these products have worked for you, or they're working for people you know and trust, and you want to be able to give that same gift forward. You want to gift it forward to your friends and family because you see a true opportunity for them to better themselves or others around them, right? And so that fortune is in the follow-up. That means simply starting a relationship with somebody you haven't talked to in a long time, but you feel like they would benefit from these products. Maybe they posted a status about being tired and they're a new mom and you think, oh my gosh, I've been there. How many new mamas do we have on here right now? Jess is a new mom. Melissa's a new mom. Kayla's a new mom. I mean, okay, like Gabby is a new mom. You guys, these are true testimonies from true people that we know that have been beneficial, that have altered their life in the positive for the first, going forward. So the follow-up means just continuing to make relationships with people. If people have told you no, then following up with them in 2 or 3 months. Because remember, no doesn't mean no forever. It just means no, not right now. And that could be completely opposite. That could be because of timing. That could be because they don't have the funds, whatever it may be. I would challenge people, though, if people come back to me and they say, oh my gosh, I would really love to do this, but I just don't have the money right now. I would challenge that back to say, do you need $100? Because I could help you to get $100, right? So to explore that business opportunity with them as well. Okay, the fourth tip is surround yourself with positive, like-minded people. If you haven't figured this out yet, and you've been on a couple huddles of ours, or you've watched a couple YouTubes yet, because this isn't rocket science, right? We kind of talk about the same things over and over again, but in a different light and kind of in a different atmosphere, or a different perspective going forward. Surrounding yourself by like-minded people. Surrounding yourself with people that have the same drive and admiration as you do, or the same goals as you do, is the key in any business. When I'm a nurse, because that's what my job is, right? Every day, Monday through Friday. When I'm a nurse, I'm surrounding myself with other nurses and other doctors that I work with. Our whole goal, the whole day long, OSF right now is really big into I See To It, which is this whole atmosphere of thinking, surrounding yourselves around people that currently live in a status and a current state, but we're looking forward to a future state. Like-minded people that are positive, that are encouraging one another to look to a future state of a better state. What are we doing right now on Huddle? We're surrounding ourselves there's 12 of us on tonight, surrounding the 12 of us together to be able to see a future state of what we can do, to be the best we can, to learn together, to grow together, to know how to help others influence their lives in a positive state. This is true in anything you do in life. And if you look at any people that we consider successful, whatever your definition of successful is, but people that I would look up to, Sarah Marble, Eric Worre, Sarah Robbins, Molly Orr. Okay, some of these people are Plexus people. Some of these people are network marketing people in general. They will all tell you the biggest thing that they could have ever done was, one, getting their family on board with them, having those conversations with their husbands, with their children, making sure, as what Carrie Wilkinson told us at Leaders Retreat, their shareholders, your shareholders in your business, whoever your family is that supports you, that they're on the same team as you are, or the same board. Now, that could mean that they aren't 100% supportive yet, or because they don't see the big picture, but that you've had those conversations with them, that they are aware of what your goals are, right? That they're aware of what's going on. Having those conversations with your family and friends so they know what your goals are. Having the conversation, or finding a power partner or a community of men or women that will love you and support you. These are all such important things in living life in general. But we know the network marketing pros, or the people that are super successful in whatever business they're doing, that's a huge step, is finding those people to support and love on them. All right, those were my 4 steps. Who has, or 4 little tidbits of info tonight. So I want to open this up for questions. Who has thoughts? Who has questions in those 4 categories? We have lots of new people on tonight. So in general, do you guys have questions about anything going on? If you want to write it in the chat, you can do that too, and then I'll see it. I'll open that I got to give a couple shout outs here. Jennifer joined. Jen, when did you join? On Friday? Yeah, her and her mom joined on Friday on a huddle, you guys. And this is what I have to tell you about her. When she messaged me tonight and said she wanted to get on huddle, I was a little shocked because her and her mom both told me they were doing this for wholesale. Okay, who's on a huddle? Got to give a shout out to her. Jess Berry just joined under Kayla last week. She is on and ready to rock this. We have some awesome newbies on. Jessica is also on. Jessica is an APN that works for oncology at Methodist and OSF. Talk about a girl that works long hours, you guys. Proud of these peeps. Anybody have questions? Let's, I want to take 2 seconds. So is anybody doing the block challenge? Anybody start that? Melissa's doing it. Sherry's doing it. Lynette's doing it. Jill's sort of doing it. So like a week ago, no, it wasn't even a week ago, maybe last Saturday. So like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, I started hearing some chatter from some people that they started taking the block in the morning, first thing in the morning and at night. And then if they were eating a big carb meal, they were taking it right before that meal too during the day. And that it was really helping with lots of things going on. Okay, well, I was like, I've never been a huge block person because I just don't ever remember to take it. It's that in itself is it for me. It's pure laziness, okay? It's not part of my routine. I don't remember to do it. So I thought I literally have a bottle and a half, you guys, of block, like a bottle and a half sitting in my drawer. So I started taking it Saturday night before I went to bed. Complete difference in my appetite, you guys, complete difference. If you are somebody that struggles with saying no to food, you need to try some block, even if it's just for a month. The only side effect that I have to tell you is, we've talked about this before, but block will block you up. So make sure you are taking your BioCleanse. Make sure you are still getting your iron and protein and fiber in because you are going to need it. Your water. Oh, water is a huge thing. Yes, make sure you're getting your half your body weight in ounces of water a day. But I'm excited to kind of see the difference too. Like I took my measurements, the weight and stuff. I'm kind of excited to see how it's going forward. But if you're wanting something, if you've been on our products for a while and you feel like you're at a plateau or anything like that and you're looking for something new, give the block a try. Yeah, Kayla, get your block ordered.
I'm going to try it. I'm not so sure how it'll do. My sugar numbers were super high this morning and I don't know why. There's no explanation for why it was 183.
Oh my goodness.
After fasting, and I took a block last night before I went to bed. So
are you getting
I'm definitely gonna track it, but I'm kind of nervous. If it goes a few days, I'll stop.
Are you getting sick?
I was sick.
That could be one too.
A couple of days.
That could be.
I was sick last Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, that could very well be as well.
Yeah.
Just for you, because you actually have diabetes, or yeah.
Do you think the old block would work the same? Or I know the new block has chromium, but
right.
Is that what everybody's doing is the new block, I'm assuming?
Well, the half bottle that I have, I'm currently taking the new bottle, but what I have at work is the old bottle. So I'm taking the old bottle, and I've been doing that on and off before a big meal, like if I'm, eat something big. But the chromium is what is helping people with more. They're saying that the new block is kind of the big deal because of the chromium. But I think if you had the old block and you have the old bottle, it's gonna help. I don't think it'll be something that completely hinders. You know what I mean? A little inside information, something that I don't remember who's working on this. I think it's Kirsten and Mary are working on this in the Big Journey Towards Diamond team. So Amanda does a rockin' job of our new ambassador trainings 2 Wednesdays out of the month. That training is very much focused on business related. It is fantastic information. If you've never been on one, jump on one. If you've been on it 10 times, get on it 11, because every time I get on, I learn something new and stuff is a little different. But we're also working on a training specifically related to products so that everybody can know exactly what is in each product, so that everybody can know kind of information going forward, how to give those products information to our customers, to our ambassadors. So hopefully that will start soon. I know they've been working on it for a couple weeks now, but it will be good information as well that will be recorded so we can go forward doing that. I don't know if there will be a rotation that's done. I don't know if, I don't really know how that will go forward, but I do think it's going to remain two different things, so that if we add new customers, it could be something that we let customers get on to see as well, instead of just like, because Amanda's is very focused on business, which we want to remain that way. But the customer one, if they're doing a customer training, we could say, hey, you're a new customer and you're preferred retail, whatever, and you're taking the triplex. Here, this is a great opportunity for you to get on and for you to learn a little bit about your products and learn a little bit about more information about them. And then it would be a good way for them to potentially be interested in other stuff as well. So I'm excited about that. I think it is something that we need, is a little more customer or a little more product training. So be on the lookout for that as well. Nobody has any questions? No, none of the 12 of you have anything to say? I don't believe you. As soon as this ends, somebody will message me. I promise you. Oh my goodness.